B'ezrat Hashem, Torah Mem-Hey Likutei Moharan, and we're dedicating the shiur, the success of all of Am Yisrael, and especially for the benefit of the soul of Chana Pashe, the daughter of the Rebbe Shlita, the Biale Rebbe. So Rabbeinu is telling us that the person controlled the angels with the faith that he holds in his hands. And he's waking up the wings of the angels. וכנפיים נתעוררים, and the wings waking up בהתעוררות ידי האדם, when the hands of the person are waking up. כמו שכתוב, like that it's written, וידי האדם מתחת כנפיהם, and people's hands are under their wings. וכל זה אנו רואים בחוש, and we can see that with our senses. שהידיים הם כנגד כנפי ריאה, that the hands are the place that the hands are sitting in the body are equal, are in the same place of the wings of the lungs. ובשביל זה אמרו הפוסקים, and this is why the rabbis said, נשבר הגף סמוך לגוף טרפה, that if the hand, the leg of the animal broke close to the body, so it's treif, so it's no longer kosher. Why? Because for sure it defected the lungs. כי בוודאי ניקב על ידי זה הריאה, because for sure it made a hole in the lung by that. So you see, the hands and the lungs are one thing. This is how Rabbeinu finished this Torah Mem-Hey 45, waking us up again and again to remember our ability, our power, how much we can achieve by believing in Hashem Yitbarach. And I had a nice conversation last week with one of my students that was giving me chizukim, telling me good things about myself, and I came to some nice understandings about all of that concept of faith in yourself, believe in yourself, understand your importance, because this world, the Creator made it to be like that is going to block the light, so you cannot see. And also the reward, you're going to receive it in the world to come. Where is that world to come? Don't worry, it's coming. So actually you cannot see. You cannot see what you achieve. You cannot see what you do. You don't understand your powers at all. So if a person chooses to work in this world, he's attaching himself to the curtains. So now when you move the curtain, you can see it. He can see results. Why? Because he connected himself to this world. But if you decide to disconnect yourself from this world and you serve the world that's beyond, so you will not going to see results, because you choose to play behind the curtains and you are from the other side, so you will never going to see what that you're doing, because there's a curtain between you. That's how Hashem made the world. If a person now chooses not to believe in Hashem, and he chooses to believe that his work brings money, he chooses to believe that if he will plant in his garden, he's going to have vegetables, and if he will not going to plant, he won't have vegetables. So he will see the results in this world. He will see them. He will receive his paycheck in the end of the month. He will see the tomatoes growing after 3-4 months. He will see that. Or maybe he will have bugs and worms destroying his field, but he will see physical reaction to his physical actions. But if a person chooses to set his mind to beyond this world, and then he's doing things So he's actually putting his shlach lachmecha al pnei hamayim. He's sending his bread on the waves, on top of the water, and that's it. He's sending. Ki birvot hayamim timtzeenu. With the days, you will find it. It will come back, because all of the rivers are coming back to the sea. Eh? First of all, you're gonna lose what that you invested. First of all, you're gonna plant. Goodbye. That's it. Okay. So now you need to understand. This is what Rabbeinu is saying, that until a person is coming to that place, that is serving Hashem Yitbarach, with no intentions of reward, without thinking about being rewarded, Olam Haba, world to come. Until you do that, you can't really serve Hashem. When you still have those will of, no, I will be rewarded, I will be holy, I'm going to succeed, I'm going to this, you're not serving completely. You're not completely with Hashem Yitbarach. Because Hashem Yitbarach completely is in the world to come. He is dressing himself in vessels, he is dressing himself in coverings, in masks, and in limitations in this world, but it's not him. Here in this world, it's his outfits, it's the way that he's covering himself. So you can see from it that he's here. So you can see from it, you can learn from it how to come closer to him. But it's not really Hashem Yitbarach himself. Hashem Yitbarach himself, it's something that is beyond this world. So, also when you stand and pray and do your tefillot on Am Yisrael, you cannot see the results. And you need to understand, it doesn't mean that there are no results. We can see Am Yisrael are crying for years, for generations, and putting so much effort and tears, and Talmidei Chachamim were sacrificing themselves and learning Torah, and even on the way to their death, kept on saying Tehillim and memorizing Mishnayot by heart. And well, is it all gone? No, for sure no. It's written that the Kadosh Baruch Hu is coming, Chamutz B'gadim Mibatzra. His white cloak, his white clothes become red from all of the blood and all of the tears of Am Yisrael. And when he is coming to judge the world in Judgment Day, he is coming with that red clothes. With those red clothes. This is how he's coming. It was white once. Once upon a time, Kadosh Baruch Hu's clothes, royal garments were white. But today, Chamutz B'gadim Mibatzra. He's coming with red from blood cloak. Why is doing that? Only to remind himself exactly, that the revenge will be a real revenge. That when he will come, he really gonna remember every drop of blood. That we're not gonna think to ourselves that HaKadosh Baruch Hu forgot. HaKadosh Baruch Hu en shichecha lifnei hamakom. There is no forgetfulness in front of Hashem. Hashem can never forget. Hashem can never forget. He can never forget. And also we need to understand, it's hard to remember those things, but even Yom Kippur eno mechaper. On sins between people, even Yom Kippur cannot atone. If someone hurt your feelings and he haven't pleased you, he haven't asked for your forgiveness at least 3 times, really from the bottom of his heart, nothing in the world gonna atone that. Nothing in the world. If really he took something from you, he stole something from you, he insulted you, he disgraced you, he hurt you somehow, it's stuck. It's a knife in the flesh, in the body. There is nothing to take it out. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will never gonna take it out until you're gonna say, okay, I've been healed. Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He is the King of honor. And if He is demanding His own honor, He cannot forgive on your honor. Like I'm telling you all of the time. I can accept my own troubles and say to Hashem Yitbarach, okay Hashem, it's all for the good, I accept it. But on your troubles that I'm going to say, no, it's okay for me that you're suffering? No way. No way in the world. No way in the world that I can say it's okay for me that you're suffering. If I'm saying it's okay for me that you're suffering, I'm the cruelest person in the world. It's exactly like that I made that trouble for you. It's like that I caused you that sorrow. Because if I'm accepting the fact that you're suffering, it's okay by me. Great. So I'm allowing it to happen. Every generation that in his generation, in his time, Bet HaMikdash haven't been built, it's like that it's been destroyed in his generation. So it's like that until today, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Until today, it's like we destroyed Bet HaMikdash. It's just been destroyed. The fire just came down on Bet HaMikdash and started eating the people and eating the Kohanim and eating the walls and eating the menorah and destroying everything. That's exactly what that goes on now. If Bet HaMikdash is not building now, this is what that goes on. So you need to understand the game is very, 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 very strict, very, very, very thin line. We're walking so close to the fire, so close to the water, so close to on a cliff. We're walking on a cliff. And you, every moment of your life, need to attach yourself to the truth. Every moment you have a fight, you need to pull yourself back to reality. Back to the truth. There is Hashem Yitbarach. And I need to serve Him. How I'm going to serve Him, that's the question of my life. What should I do for you, Hashem, now? And there is an aspect of Yetzer Hara that calls Arich Anpin de Klipa. That the person has got patience in the Klipa, between the husks. It's okay for him to be a sinner. He's accepting it. No, so I had to steal that money. I had to. I didn't have a choice. What could I do? It's okay. He's okay with the fact that he's damaging, that he's destroying other people's life. That's the hardest husk, lowest level of Yetzer Hara. That it's okay for you to do bad. You don't feel the sorrow of your sins. You just... That's life, you know. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes someone steals from you, sometimes you steal from someone else. That's life. That's a criminal. That's the lowest level of human being. So we need not to allow ourselves to be like that. And we need to remember that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He will never going to accept people that are like that. Because even a person that is lying, Dover Shkarim lo yikon leneged enai, will never going to be able to stand in front of the face of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we heard some horrific stories about people that came to Judgment Day and the world to come didn't accept them at all. And they've been stuck between heaven to earth. And we're talking even about righteous people that made mistakes. And heaven kicked them out from seeing Hashem Yitbarach. They were not able to stand in the place of HaKadosh Baruch Hu at all. Why? Because they were not doing Teshuva. Because they were not going and fixing things that they done wrong. They were not going and apologizing to the people that they hurt them. The Gemara is saying that even if a person just insulted a person once in his life and haven't apologized to him, he will never going to have a share in the world to come. Can you understand? Or you think you can erase that verse? How are you going to erase that verse? How in the world you're going to erase that verse if the verse is saying that Kol hamalbin pnei chavero barabim en lo chelek laolam haba. If you insulted your friend in front of people, you don't have a share in the world to come. How are you going to erase that verse? Who's going to erase it for you in the world to come? Your ancestors? I once saw a video on a person from France that his father was a Talmid Chacham and he had a grandfather was a righteous man, Tzaddik, a Talmid Chacham, and he had a clinical death, that guy. He was dancing, he was clubbing, going to discotheques, whatever, and he died. He had a clinical death. And he was terrified, he felt horrible, he was naked, he felt like he doesn't have nothing to protect him. Suddenly he sees his grandfather, so he ran to him, protect me. He said, Grandpa! His grandfather looked at him, told him, here in the world to come, there is no grandpa, there is only the truth. And turned his back to him and went. No grandpa, who's going to help you? You violated the rules of the Torah. You insulted Hashem Yitbarach Himself. You destroyed people, you hurt people, you stolen from people. You're not going to even apologize to them? You're not even going to come and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong? Okay, no problem. But trust me, you're going to deal with that one day. It's going to come back to you. Somehow it's going to come back to you. It's better for you that it's going to come back to you in this world than in the world to come. And it's much, much better for you if it's going to come through you, that you're going to bring it, than that it's going to attack you from the back. It's even better if it's going to attack you from the back. It's better to suffer here in this world than to deal with the shame of your lackings in the world to come. That's a destruction. That's something that you cannot repair. World to come, I'm reminding you, it goes Ol Alma de Dina, Alma de Kshot, world of judgment, world of truth. No kindness over there in the trial. No mercy in the trial. No mercy. You eat what that you cooked. That's what you have in the world to come. The mercy is in this world, in this messed up world, in this world of darkness, world of light, that you have a way to fix. That's the mercy. So fix. So work. So accept every pain as it atones your sins, as forgiveness. Accept it all with love. Accept it all, that it's all coming from Hashem. And if you found something that you done wrong, run to that person and apologize. Go tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I don't care. I'm apologizing. So what? Anyway you're going to confront him one day. Anyway one day you're going to stand in front of reality and you're going to have to admit, I messed up. So it's better that you're going to come like a hero. Stand and say, I'm sorry. I took something that wasn't mine. I hurt your feelings. I'm apologizing. You think you can avoid judgment? You think you can avoid the truth? You think a person can still today? Is this a world of hefkerut? No judge, no trial, no heaven, no court, no Hashem Yitbarach. It's not the reality is that Hashem Yitbarach is here. And Hashem will never gonna let your honor to be disgraced, and He will accept it. Hashem will not gonna let you suffer and gonna say, no, look, forgive him. He can open that opportunity for you, that option to tell you, do you want to forgive him? You can say yes. You can say no. But if you choose to say no, so that person is in a deep problem. If you will say, no, I don't forgive him, that person is in deep problem. No matter who he will be. It can be Rabbi Yosef Karo, it can be Ari HaKadosh, it can be Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. HaKadosh Baruch Hu lo noseh panim leish. He doesn't see no one. When Moshe Rabbeinu made Hashem Yitbarach angry, Hashem Yitbarach told him, that's it, you're dead, you're done. You and Aaron, go, Kadima. Aaron is first, and then Miriam, you, Kadima, everyone, Kadima. Come back. I have a conversation with you. I need to talk. Come. Rabbi Nachman Breslev, 38. Back home. Kadima. Ari HaKadosh, 38. Kadima. Come home. Can someone stop day of judgment day? Can someone? I told you that once I was praying for Rav Shalom. I wanted him, he was very sick. I was doing 6 hours every night for him. Tried as much as I could. One night, and we were all terrified. We thought he's gone. He was so bad 6-7 years ago. He was in a horrible situation. I was doing it bodedut, and I'm crying at night on my porch in my old house, and I'm crying to Hashem. Please Hashem, help him by the merit of Rabbi Nachman of Breslev. Help him by the merit of the Ari HaKadosh. Help him by the merit of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Suddenly I realized what I'm saying. I'm saying the most stupid thing in the world. They couldn't save themselves. They couldn't save themselves on Judgment Day. What am I asking? Rabbi Shimon, how are we going to save him if he died? He couldn't stop death. He couldn't stop death from coming to him. Rabbi Nachman Breslev, he couldn't stop death. They all went back to heaven. When Hashem calls you, that's it, you're gone. Hashem is doing something behind your back. He's setting your soul free from her prison, and that's it. She's out. You're gone. You can look at your body and say goodbye. Nice meeting you. Nice spending time with you. Then I really started to cry on them for the mercy of Hashem Yitbarach on Rav Shalom. אין לנו על מי לסמוך, that's what I said in the tefillah. אין לנו על מי, we don't have no one to count on except our Father in heaven. That's it. So now you think that in Judgment Day that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gonna let you suffer and that's it, and that's it, and He's gonna accept it? Not for you. He will never gonna forgive the people that hurt you, and He will never gonna forgive you for the people that you hurt. I'm sorry. Also, it's going to both directions. You're obligated to do tshuva. And they will do tshuva also. Everyone that hurts you, everyone that owe you, every one of them going to pay. There's nothing to do. Because this is the world of truth. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in the world of truth. And in this world, okay, you cannot see the truth. You cannot see what's going on. You cannot see because you choose to believe in Hashem Yitbarach. So you see things that are blocking the light of truth. Because this world is blocking the light of truth. But the truth is that there is a judge, and there is a trial, and there is Judgment Day. And the truth will become, and the truth will reveal. And there is nothing that's going to stop it, ever in the world, nothing going to stop it. Sof davar, in the end, akol nishma, everything going to be heard. Et Elokim yera, you need to believe in Hashem, to be afraid only of Him, only from Him. To know that He is the judge, that He is the one that's going to bring all of the truth to put it on the table. Everything going to be open wide, everything. You're not able. One of the women that had clinical death, she said she felt in Judgment Day like in the camps, like in Auschwitz. They asked her, why? Why are you saying something like that? She said, you cannot hide. There is no place to hide. In Auschwitz, everyone felt it. You can't hide. You can't. You don't have 20 seconds that someone can't see you. Yeah, people have eyes on their backs. You can't. You cannot go to the bathroom alone. You cannot go to the toilet. You cannot move. You just. Everyone are staring at you. The world to come, it's like that. All of the light are on you. That's it. You've been exposed now. So we must not hide anything because it's going to be open one day. It's going to be open one day. It's going to be on the table. It's going to be dissected. They're judging the person. Think about it. Wake up yourselves. I'm begging for your own good. They're going to judge the person on every machshava, dibur, u'maaseh, every thought, every word, and every action. They're not judging you only on your actions. If you were putting tefillin and you were cursing the day that you were born, they're going to judge you on both in the same time. You might be rewarded on the tefillin and you're going to be rewarded on the cursing also. Don't worry. They're with you. Every thought, every word, and every action. You tell your wife, I love you. In the world to come, two speakers gonna sound their voice in the same time. I love you, I curse the day that we got married. You're gonna hear them both in the same time. I'm going to be a Talmid Chacham, I want to learn Torah, and in the same time, thank God I have an excuse why I'm going out from the house. Two voices you're gonna hear. Yeah, wife, I'm going to Beit Midrash. Thank God I'm not going to see you for 4 or 5 hours. Two voices in the same time. Oh, I'm sending my children to the best school. Thank God. 3 years and then they will come back for vacation. I have 3 weeks of quiet, 3 months of quiet. Both of the voices are going to be Shamor veZachor. Both of them you're going to hear. All of your actions, wonderful. Also all of your thoughts. Also all of your words. And the verse is saying you need to be careful, mishochevet chekecha, from the one that lays down, that go to sleep with you at night. And I think Rashi is saying on that, it's your soul. Your soul, not your wife, gonna tell. Your soul. You have a tape recorded, planted inside of your body, that is recording all of your thoughts. You have a computer inside of your brain, inside of your heart, inside of your kidneys. that is making analytics 24/7 on all of your thoughts. Where are you holding? Where are you standing? What is your will? What is your desire? So if now you had a desire and you will not going to take that desire and go to Hashem with it and going to tell Him a bad desire, a lust, and you're going to go to Hashem Yitbarach with that and going to confess and tell Him, I'm sorry, that was me 2 minutes ago, that was me 15 minutes ago, that was me 15 years ago, it doesn't matter. If you're not going to take that situation and going to bring it back to Hashem and going to confess on it and going to apologize on it and going to explain Hashem that you're lost, that you need help. So it's like that you're hiding it. Like that you think to yourself that you can avoid from trial. You think to yourself that you can avoid judgment. So you reveal the fact that you don't have faith in Hashem, that you don't count Hashem, that He's not in the picture for you. I can have lusts and in the noon I'm righteous. I can have desires and after it I'm a businessman. Talmid Chacham, even worse. What's the truth? Hashem is looking for the truth and nothing else except of that. Only truth. And even if you're going to bring the lowest truth of them all, you're going to be rewarded on that. Then you're going to have attachment with Hashem. But even if you're going to lie, the most wonderful, amazing, inspiring lie in the world, blaming other people, avoiding responsibility, you're going to be exposed. Your truth, your secret will be revealed one day. So, again and again, we have a solution. The solution is to go and to talk to Hashem Yitbarach on all of our issues on daily basis. That's the mercy of this world. To take that conversation into action means to go and to judge ourselves favorably. Just to open things up in front of Hashem. And to tell Hashem Yitbarach, that's my issues. Those are my issues. Those are my problems. Those are my difficulties. Please help me. Please give me power. Please let me confess. Please let me the power to be humble, to listen to the rebukes, to the insultings, not to back off because of that, not to be afraid of dealing with what I have done. I've done that, I admit, I'm sorry. How can I fix? And to be ready to fix, to accept the fixing, the suffering with love, with joy. Yisurim be'ahava. For yourself, not for someone else. For someone else to go and to pray for him, that it's all going to be kindness. Thank you very much. Chazak u'baruch. That's it. Goodbye. Go to the field.